of one of my favourite decks of cards, and this is a deck of cards that I use now 95% of the time. And I have a lot of decks of cards, and I do use other cards from my collection and other change, but 95% of the time I'm using this deck now. And this is the Radiant Rider Waite Tarot. I absolutely love this deck of cards, and well, as you can see, the box is in a bit of a state. These cards are based on the drawings by Pamela Smith, and well, basically what this deck is, it's your deck of Rider-Waite, but being brightened up, being coloured very, very radiantly, which is why they're called the Radiant Rider-Waite. The US games, so that means the quality of these cards are phenomenal, absolutely fantastic quality on these cards. I have used this deck so many times, and I can't believe that. I mean, I know they're getting a bit dirty now, even though I keep cleaning them, but the quality is just superb. 100% US games, best quality of these with these cards. And we'll see, we've got the white border, which I generally hate. I really hate white borders. I just hate borders in general, especially white borders. Some tarot readers like borders, some don't. Some like them because when the cards start getting used here at the sides, it doesn't take the image away, so it's just the borders that get eaten up. Others hate them like I do because it just feels like there's something separating me from getting in the cards. I have seen a lot of tarot readers who have cut the borders off these cards, and they look amazing, absolutely amazing. But I haven't had the courage to try and do that yet, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to mess it up, because I'm no good with scissors or anything like that. So I've just not had the courage to even try it. But if you're good with scissors and you know how to do it and you've cut the borders of these, let me know in the comments below, because I love borderless cards. Anyway, getting back to these 78 cards by US Games, because the US Games are only come in one language, which is English in this deck. US Games like Los Caraballo will come in 5 languages, 6 languages. These only come in 1. And what you can see is they've got like this Samson image to the cards. So you've got these bright colours going on in all these cards. The blue are very, very blue. Just like we see the Samsung televisions and the Samsung phones. You've got these amazing blues going on. And we've got these really vibrant yellows going on also in each card. So the colours are really radiant, exactly what it says on the packet. Really, really radiant, vibrant, vibrant colours. Now, I've got quite a lot of different Pamela Colin Smith decks, and some of them are very old looking, some of them are very dull looking, some of them are very antique looking, and I love each one for their own little thing. But this has to be my favourite because that's the kind of person I am. I love vibrant colours. I love the blue to be blue. I love the yellow to be yellow. Now, I hope you can see it well in these cards. And also what I'm getting here is I've got this reflection. I don't know if you can see it, but you have like this aura around the cards. And I absolutely love that. I love the aura around the images. And how we get the gradient in the image, like the blue. It's not just blue. You can see the gradient. You can see the 2 tones. Basically, it's your Rider-Waite cards with really nice colours. But I do love this deck. If you're debating whether to get this deck or not, I would definitely go for it. You can still get it really, really reasonable price with US Games or on Amazon. I mean, look at that. Look at the Magician card. Not only have we got this amazing yellow that just shouts out, but we've also got this aura around the Magician that kind of brings him to life. And I think this is why one of the reasons I don't tend to get bored with this deck so much. Whereas with my other Rider-Waite, what I tended to do every so many readings or every so many days, I would grab another deck from my collection just to mix it up a little bit, just because the images were just a bit boring on the eye. But now with this deck, very rarely do I need to do that. Now look at the red in that. It's so rich. It really is. Everything you could want from strong colours. I always compare it to my Samsung phone. It's like they took the Rider-Waite deck and put it for a Samsung phone, and this is what we came out with. I just love this is a temperance card. And of course mine are filthy because I use them, so I'm using them for 10 hours a day. So mine get really dirty. No matter how clean my hands are, no matter how much I clean them, they still pick up all the dirt all the time. You only have to breathe on them and they pick up dirt, but even still you can still see the colours from them. I just love them. I mean, look at that 2 of Cups. So alive. So if you do like the Rider-Waite type decks and you want something that's got a bit more life in it, a bit more colour in it, a bit more shiny, this is the deck. This is the back of the cards where we've got all these little stars at the back. We've got the nice blue and then we've got these little yellow stars. Very exciting back. Very plain but exciting at the same time, because when you put the cards down that way for any reason, I don't know, it just feels good to see all these stars. I love the way US Games can do things like this with decks, how they can get the same deck and make so many different varieties of them. And the Scarabayo as well do that a lot. We're just so lucky to live in a world of tarot cards that we're living in at the moment. They don't feel digitally enhanced neither, so they don't feel like they've just come fresh out of a printer. They really look bright and vibrant, but without it being a distraction bright. Instead, it just feels like it makes sense in these cards to have these colours. And the red being red is... I was going through a deck the other day and there was absolutely no red in the deck at all. It's like the artist just didn't want to put any red in it. I can't remember the deck right now, but it was, you could tell, you could see there was something lacking in the cards. I love the way the black is so black. That's like dark black, not that misty grey that we get sometimes in some of these cards. I had to do this review because it is the deck that I use the most, and a lot of people say to me, which is the best deck to learn with? And I always say, well, you know, I've done a video about this. The Rider-Waite decks, all the Rider-Waite decks are the best decks to learn with, because you'll get the 10 of Wands in all of them, and it will look more or less like this 10 of Wands. The 9 of Cups will all look more or less like this one. Generally, it's the colours that change. There's a little bit of the artist impressions that change, but the most important thing that changes in the deck is the lines and the colours behind them. And with this deck, I just love these colours. So if you want to learn the tarot cards, go for the Radiant Rider-Waite, or if not, any Rider-Waite. But definitely this is a brilliant deck to learn with. There's nothing pale going on in these cards at all. Anyway, just a very quick review of a beautiful deck. If you like working with colours, if you like working with symbolisms, if you like simple images, if you like scenic images, these cards are amazing for that. Anyway, that's my little take on this amazing deck, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do like the video and you want more from me, press like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you want to share me around, feel free to share me on Facebook, social media, or any way you want. Share my video around so other people can find me. Thank you very much.